What's up, YouTube? We're back at it with another gym vlog, and I'm here with the one and only
Jess, Faith and Fitness. Hello.
Come on, it was a long time coming. I hit her up, you know, network is your network, but we got to push day to day. We're gonna see what happened with it.
Yes, we are. I think for me, when you're a female, it gets hard to work out with other females.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're a lot stronger than a lot of them, and not only that, but I also do bodybuilding. So then I'm like, girl, I need you to push me too.
Yep.
I work out, like I have to show up because I'm an ambassador for stuff.
Okay.
And sometimes I'm really friendly, so people will be like, hi, Jess, like, hi. And I'm a really friendly person, so I don't know. We got Sue.
So being friendly like that in a gym environment, you ever think it rubs people the wrong way or gives them a wrong impression?
Sometimes I do, like, because that or people always think it's fake.
Okay.
You know, people are like, that girl can't not be that friendly. I'm like, no, I've been like this since high school. But yes, I do. And it's funny you say that because it's like a big thing and it's like such a irk of mine. It's like, you'll get a lot of people that hide behind like a persona of them being like clean edged or, you know, and stuff. And then you like get to see like their true colors and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, dude, you're ruining things for me. Like, I used to really look up to you, or maybe you inspired me. And then I'm like, but you really like this. So
Yeah.
But I will say that's a good thing because, you know, I feel like God also reveals that, you know?
Yeah.
He reveals like who's meant to be in your circle and who's not, you know?
Yeah, that discernment he grants his his chosen, that's no joke.
Well, at least in my culture, like we hug, you know, every time I see somebody, I'm gonna hug you and stuff. That's how people tell, like, Jessica really doesn't mess with that person because she didn't even hug that person. She just walked right by.
Yeah, like when I go to Mexico and stuff, they always do a cheek kiss.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just part of it. You can't go into well, I'm pretty sure it's like that in different cultures too, but you can't walk into a Hispanic household
and not say hi
to everybody.
You get in trouble.
Then they'll be like, okay, something's going on. You didn't say hi to your auntie? Like, what happened? So how long have you been working out?
Consistently hard, I would say 2 years, but I got into it really heavy when I was 19, so about 5 years ago. How about yourself?
I've always been an athlete.
Okay.
I played softball, like select softball growing up.
Okay.
Track. Tried doing basketball. Let me tell you, I couldn't shoot a ball to save my life. And then became a mom, and then I kind of like let I have boys, so I let them be the sports kids. And but then I was like, man, I'm a sports person too. Like my boys would be like, you do know how to run. Yes. Like, then that's when I was like, we getting back in shape.
Pick it up, huh?
We getting back in shape. So, and then I'm gonna say about 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you get into bodybuilding? Or 2 years ago, like you said? Or?
Yeah, well, it's always been a passion of mine. I always wanted to do it. Man, I didn't bring my camera. What kind of camera do you have?
Sony A6700.
Okay, you have the 7. I have the, is it that Z10? Probably a 10 or a 20.
You got 20.
Let's try 20.
You got 20.
You're like, you got it. And look how short I am on you.
Let me lower that for you.
He's like 8 foot tall, you guys. I'm like only 5 foot over here.
No, one more.
Yes. I had been working out, like I've been training people at different gyms.
Okay.
And Chino, like Eddie, the person that coordinates everything here, he's the one that put all of us together.
Okay. What you mean?
He reached out to me first, and he was like, hey, you know, I want you to come over here, this and that. And my biggest thing was because in Houston, the gym community isn't always what people think it is, you know? Yeah. You come in and you really get to meet the people, and then you're just like, oh, you okay, you know? And so when he came to me, that was the first thing I told him. I said, I don't want no drama. I'm not a dramatic person. Like, I don't like anything like that. And if I genuinely, like, if I say I ride for you, I'm gonna ride for you. You don't have to worry. Like, if I say I have your back, you know. But I'm like, I don't feel like that's always like that and everywhere. So he was like, no, Jess, there won't be no problems. And then I met DJ.
Okay.
DJ out of nowhere came here to an open gym, and we all started talking. I was like, okay. And then Randy showed up at a Bible study.
Okay.
And we all met, and then we added some other people too. And my best friend Annie, who's not here right now, but she's but yeah. So then I was like, I told him, I was like, I don't know if I was like, I think he's placing all of us here for a reason, you know? So, because even DJ was going through stuff, and me and him, like, we went through some things, like, we've grown up and through some stuff together, you know? Like, I guess you could say what I've kind of faced, he faced. And he came to talk to me about something because he was like, he wasn't fully a believer, you know? And I understand, like, when we grow up, when we go through things, we always want to question God, right? So I told him a long time ago, I heard a sermon and I went to a conference, and I told him, if you ever read scripture, I was like, if you've ever opened the Bible, I was like, some of the greatest men or people, women, people that are used in the Bible, when did they start facing a lot of their trials? Or when do the kings try to end a prophecy or somebody that's destined for greatness?
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, I don't know. I'm like, if you look at it, they were trying to kill them when they were kids. So all the trauma, the abuse, the stuff like that we faced, it was because God has something written for us. We just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So the enemy's doing everything he can in his power for you not to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, so how do you kill a king? You kill him while they're still a child.
It's deep, yeah. You ain't lying. Get them young, they're yours forever.
Yeah, you know. So for yourself, it's just been, man, I can't believe that. You were like, I was doing psychedelics and everything. That's crazy though.
Yeah, and it's crazy because just DJ himself, I met him once at Apex. I never spoke to him. I just asked him for a spot one time. And the same way I hit you up, I hit him up. And we collabed, and man, there was a point not too long ago where I was tired of searching for good people. You know what I mean? Like, man, like, these people just, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And then I met DJ, man, he was cool. But how you kind of said, like, man, I think he kind of have a facade. He gonna see this, but I like, he got a facade. And then we kept talking, I was like, nah, this really him.
Yeah.
And then through him, I met Jilo, then Randy, then you.
Yeah.
So I feel like him and himself, he has a calling on his life too.
He does. Which
is dope to see.
Yeah. He doesn't see it, but maybe, you know, that's why we're all placed here. Like, you know? Upper body is not my strong point, you guys. I'm all legs.
But I knew you were a lifter when you said, let's do a push day.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, bet.
Well, at first I was like, I wonder if I just want to do chest, try. No, I was like, no, let's just do push. Let's just do a push day. Like, you know.
I like to ask though, because like you said, the gym community, it can get a little weird. So I don't want my first impression to be like, oh, he trying to come off on some weird vibes, you know?
I hope my coach don't watch this stuff. Us girls, man. Well, some of us are all legs. Some of us are upper body.
Hey, Randy was hanging in with me on that back day.
Randy's strong.
Oh, yeah.
That's that Minnesota. That's why I call her my powerlifter Barbie. I always want to say it. When God places you in a place, you better stay there.
You ain't lying.
And I'm not even going to lie, like, kind of like you, in a sense, it was getting difficult because I was meeting people and they were, you know, I was meeting people, friends and stuff like that, and then come to find out they weren't the best of people, or they were attempting to, like, I guess you could say, use your connections or whatever it was that you had, right?
Excuse me.
And it was so hard. Or, like I told you before, it would be like, she really isn't that nice person that you think she is. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I never done nothing to you.
At least for me though, I pray for God to expose people.
I do too. I do too. I
like we
always
have
say, expose them or reveal them to me,
Yeah.
or remove. And when you say all that, like he's just like, bloop.
Oh yeah. Next day you're gonna see something funny.
Yes. So what do you do as your job?
I'm a pipe fitter.
Okay.
Yeah, I work in the plants, blue collar things.
I feel like that's all we got here in Texas.
Well, you'd be surprised. I meet a lot of men that don't work outside.
Really?
Hell yeah. Maybe it's because of my age.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm the youngest where I'm at. That's like. Yep. Good money, good money.
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't understand. Like when people be tripping about the tripod.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't come in front of my frame.
Yeah, I don't care.
We don't own the
You
gym.
just get edited out. I know, I think I've had like, I think I might have a couple of videos where people are just going like, hi, and I put them in it, like, cause I laugh, like, it ain't that big of a deal. Like I always say too, we're taking up space here. This
Exactly.
is a community, you know?
So you gotta respect when somebody
Yeah.
walks.
But I think it's also because you have a lot of people just aren't humble like that, you know? And then you'll end up on somebody's video where they're like, this person just did this. And I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. It's not. You know, you always have to remember where you come from.
You originally from Houston? Okay.
Originally from here. Moved to North Carolina for like 3 years.
How'd you like it out there?
Love the forest. I ain't never encountered racism until I went
out there. Bunch of white folk out there, huh?
Yeah. Well, because like, being here from Texas, I never encountered that, you know? Well, I went to small country towns and stuff here in Texas and stuff, and I never did. And so I was just like, I won't forget it. We went to like this little town. My little one was, or my older one, he was about like 2 years old, and I needed to get gas.
Yeah.
So we were like in a little small town where like literally you're driving like, you just blink and you went through it. But I was like, man, I gotta stop off and get gas. I went there and it's the first time I ever see like the little old people, you know, sitting outside the gas station. and it was an African-American old man, you know, and he was just like, sweetheart, are you driving here by yourself? And I was like, yes, sir, I am, because he pumped my gas and everything for me. He was like, this little town named Kingston. And he was like, this will be the last stop you make, okay? And I was like, what do you mean, sir? And he was just like, well, where are you headed to, sweetheart? And I was telling him where I was headed to, and he goes, no. Make sure that this is the last stop you make from here to there, okay? Well, I had to stop.
Yeah.
And I ended up stopping somewhere, and I forgot what like situation happened, but I was in there and I was just grabbing something for him. And you know how you're just like walking around with your little toddler, he's aimlessly going through stuff. And this man, white man, he was like, I don't know where you do things from where you're from, but here in America, like, you need to get your child and this and that. And I'm on the phone with my dad, and I was just like, what? Like, Yeah, he was like, so you know what, y'all, you just really need to get out of here and all this other stuff. And I was just like, okay, in my mind, I was still trying to process everything. And I was like, what does he mean by like, where you're from, Texas? Like, you know? But I wasn't clicking in me. And my dad was like, get out of there right now. Where are you at? And I was just like telling him, and he was just like, that's not what he's talking about, little girl.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so oblivious and naive to that. I was like, what? You know?
Man.
And then my mind didn't click.
But that was a small town in Texas?
No, I was in North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina.
Texas, I ain't never faced something here. Never. Other than like sports.
Man,
like girls are naturally catty like that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know, with sports, people just say anything.
I was in watch that round over there by the League City area.
Oh yeah.
And I was at a Kroger. There was this girl following me, some white chick, and I was just looking for. I was with my girl, with my ex, and it was around Valentine's Day, and I was getting some stuff, and she's following me, and I turned around. I said, "Everything good? Like, can I help you?" She was like, "Oh, we just usually don't see your kind over here." I was like, "Bro, I be over here. What you mean?"
What?
I was shook.
That's crazy. But you know, I hear a lot of things about Lake City, so.
I mean, I'm used to the looks.
I'm originally from Clear Lake, but yeah. I was
Okay.
Like, we all the same, people. We all the same.
And ain't the color of the skin, it's the flavor that's within.
Yes. And if people actually like pay attention, there's a lot of things that we do the same.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got a crazy auntie, uncle. Everybody's got, you know, family drama.
Oh yeah.
I think some people just take care of their own a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
Some people value community a little bit more than others. But yes, I don't know.
So you're a boy mom, huh?
Mm-hmm. Nothing but boys.
That's crazy. Oh, it ain't crazy. Did you think before you ever had kids that it was gonna be all boys?
To be honest with you, I kind of wanted it that way.
Okay.
Until I finally like had my last one, I was like,
yeah.
Maybe I wanted a girl. Well, because I played softball, and then they do football and baseball and track, you know.
Okay.
And so I was like, if I would have had a daughter, I could have put her in softball and teach her different sports. But I like it because they really, when they do say your sons are very much clingy to their mom. They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Every boy needs his mom. Every daughter needs his father.
Yes.
Her father.
Well, and that's me. Like, I'm a daddy's girl.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a daddy's girl. Me and my mom, that never happened, yeah. But me and my dad were like tight.
My son though, he a daddy's boy.
See, that's good.
Yeah. My youngest is only 9 months, but.
Well, see, I think what it is too, and we talk about this a lot too, like, I talk like this with my boys, you know? Men are taught to, well, I was raised that way. My dad kind of raised me like a dude.
Okay.
You know? So it was like vulnerability was weakness. You weren't able to show, you know, if I cried about certain situations, like we don't cry over spilled milk, little girl, like, you know, so it would just be like drying up your tears and stuff. So for them, I always tell them, like, because at the end of the day, you have to learn how to channel those emotions.
Yeah.
You can't be sitting here, like prime example, growing up in a Hispanic household, it's like your child's angry. The way I resolve it is by putting my hand. We can't do it that way, you know? So for them, I've been trying to teach them, even in sports, like when they get angry about stuff and they cry, I'm like, it's all right.
Yeah.
You mad. You're mad. Mm-hmm. It's all right to be mad. Just don't stay there.
Yeah.
You know, don't stay there. Feel the feelings. Get angry, do what you need to do, and let's keep going, you know, like process what you need to process, put it where it needs to go, and don't dwell on it, you know, because at the end of the day, you need to go through those emotions.
You ain't lying.
So I like it because they do. Now they know I can come to my mom and talk to her about anything. She ain't gonna judge me.
Yeah, you give them that security.
Yeah. She's not gonna tell me to stop crying.
Yeah.
It's like simple little things. Ooh, boy mom, boy daddy, there's good though. All by the same mom?
Yes. What about you? Yeah, that's good. Don't get it twisted though. I want a little girl. I do.
Yes. Well, I always said that to myself. I was like, to have a little mini me running around. Not only that, but my boys always say this. They're like, Mom, if you did have a little girl, I feel like you would be so overprotective because I'm like that with my niece. Well, because so many things happen to little girls.
Yeah.
You know, and not only that, but boys too. You just don't.
I'm very overprotective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't know nowadays, you know? Well, and that's the whole reason for me on social media. Like, there's some videos where I have my sons in it, and then I stopped sharing them as much because I started getting weird. Because since I am an ambassador for things, I have my stuff public.
Okay.
And I started getting weird messages.
For real?
Yes.
Dang.
Like, I had dudes asking me what size shoe they wore.
Oh, man.
Like, all this other stuff. And I was just like, what? Like, that's a boundary you are not crossing with me.
Yeah.
Then you might see old Jess. You know, so it's like.
That's crazy. I've yet to experience that.
Yeah. And so that's when I was just like, nope. So I stopped sharing them, and now I only share them like to my close friends and stuff like that. And then people were like, why would you, like, when people meet them, they're like, oh, they're such amazing kids. I'm like, I know they're good kids.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm like, that scares me.
It's
I'm
the
like,
world today.
It's the world today. And I have a friend that's like that. She'll post her daughter up, but she never shows her face.
Okay.
So if it's like a little candid picture, it's literally the back of her head. And she says it like, you know, even though it's social media, not everything's always meant to be shared.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I share mine. I'm pretty sure you've seen some of my posts. But God forgive me. But I feel like the way you was like, oh, they might see old Jess. If I get something like that, I don't know. I don't know how I would react.
Yeah. Well, that was the first thing for me, was just kind of like, what? Or if I hear somebody say something about my child, I'd be like, you could say anything you want to say about me, but don't ever touch my children are off limits.
I feel like I'd spaz out if you bring my kids into the picture.
Yes. I might find out where you live.
We are from Texas now. Don't get it twisted. It's the Wild Wild West over here.
Man, I was going to do the 7.5s, and I'm swinging these like nothing. Yeah. It's just,
I do want to do like an educational video.
I was a pediatric nurse for 10 years.
Okay.
And a huge thing for me is human trafficking and sex trafficking. And so like I volunteered and did so many things for them, and that's how some situations were.
Okay.
You know, it could be like a mom on the grocery store and she just blatantly, like, her child's like down the aisle. Well, if she turns her back, it takes just seconds.
Split second.
I mean, it happened to me when with my little one. We were at Target. And we were at like the little, oh my God, where the toothbrushes and all that other stuff are at. So he started seeing, I guess, that their little Trolls toothbrush, you know, how they want to push buttons and all that other stuff. And so I'm sitting here focused on one. I'm focused on one answering a question, and I turn around and he was no longer there.
Oh, man.
My heart. I'm talking about, I took off running down and this and that. And there he was, like trying to sit on that little bench where all the shorts and stuff and clothes are at, like just looking for a basketball shorts. But I'm telling you, my heart dropped so quickly because I just kept thinking, like, what if somebody was following me?
Yeah.
You know, because they target women.
I've read and seen a lot of stuff that the people they do target are the people that look oblivious, that are not trying to pay attention to the surroundings. That's why I always tell my child's mother, even if you're not, make it look like you're looking around. Even if you're not. Like, play the game.
Yeah. Look lost.
For real.
Look lost.
Or the same thing about like the sex trafficking. They ever put your windshield wipers up, do not get out and put them down. You ever slash tire? That's why I always tell her, park in the front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause she ain't nothing but 130, 120. Like, bro, they gonna snatch you up.
Well, even like a couple years ago, there was, that's why a lot of the girls now are scared to come to 2 incidents, not far from here.
Okay.
You had one lady that was going to her 5 a.m. She, you know, everybody likes to get up in the morning. Let's go to the morning. You know, I'm gonna go to the gym at 5 in the morning. I guess she must have been followed.
Oh, man.
And she got to the gym before she even made it to the gym door. They snatched her up. They murdered her, killed her, did whatever.
Damn.
Yeah. Then right down the street here, a woman was walking home, like walking out from the gym to go get in her car when I guess a guy that was following her in the gym snatches her up. He takes her, you know, does whatever. He didn't kill her. He just dropped her back off after he was done.
See, just hearing that pissed me off. But I got 2 little sisters.
Yeah. And it's like you always just have to hear this stuff and you're just like, you know, you're just kind of like, And that's me. I'm the late one here. And so one of my clients, he'll ask like, do you have anybody else after me? I'm like, yeah, I have one more person. He's like, do you need me to just make sure you get to your car okay? Because sometimes the owners and stuff leave early.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, if you don't mind, you know, I don't mind you, you know. Because it's, you know, like, not only that, but even in the gym.
Because you are small.
Yeah.
So somebody would try you.
Yeah.
They don't see the muscles under the pump cover.
And not only that, but, you know, I don't carry inside of here. It's in the car.
Oh, okay. I feel
And
you.
I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, maybe I should.
No, I'm an advocate. I think you should.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I didn't ever think about that because got in the door, we closed the door, everything like that. Well, sure enough, there's this male that walked up. I don't even know, because he looked homeless. You catch him on the Ring camera. He looks at my door and he looks at my neighbor's door, but I think he realizes that we had Ring cameras, and then he just like goes right back down the stairs.
Yeah, dang.
And I was like, catching that is like, wow, you know, like, you're like, Lord, you're trying to show me.
You know what's crazy is that just a couple days ago, a man was charged for murder because he killed a home invader, an armed home invader.
See, that's crazy.
I don't blame him. I'd do the same thing.
Yeah.
Break in my house if you want to. Especially if I have my boys.
Yes. It's hard. You know, that's always such a hard, like, I feel like that's such a hard, like, thing to talk about because guns are no joke, you know? And I always tell people this is not.
You don't play
when somebody
guns?
they're not, you know, if you play video games, people ain't reviving, okay? Like,
That's how I know you're a boy mom, because you know.
well, I play too.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do these last real
My
deals.
gamer tag, by the way, is Rogue Athena, okay? Yeah, man, I love playing Call of Duty.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm a boy mom, but I'm also like, I guess you could say tomboyish.
I feel that.
All right. We did presses, laterals, we gotta do frontals.
Okay. So how do you?
Cause you have to work, right?
Yeah, 12. It's weird ass schedule.
So 12 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is that all like how many times?
Every day. Unless they tell sometimes they'll give us Sundays off, but other than that, I don't plan weekends because it's every day.
Oh wow. So you're always working.
Yeah.
Well, I get that.
Work, gym, my kids. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I get that. Work. I'm gonna say work, and I work at the gym and the gym, and then my boys.
Yeah.
And then my dad's in hospice, so
Okay.
I had to move him in with me, and I take care of him.
You be holding the family together.
Yes.
Yeah, they asked me at EOS if I wanted to be a trainer. I said, bro, I don't have no time. And I'll do online coaching before I do
Yeah.
in person.
That's where it's all at.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's always like me and DJ been talking because I want to set that up, because crazy thing is, right? When they say that total strangers will support you more than your friends,
Man.
that is so true.
You ain't lying.
And I get people that like, it's crazy. And also like, I guess some of my things that I put up about, you know, Christianity and stuff. I get girls that I have friends from Chicago I've never met, only met them on social media. you know, 2 girls in New York, you know, Cali. That's why I keep saying, I wonder if Cali's calling my name. Because I literally I've become an ambassador for certain things over there. Literally had an interview with a guy, but he was Christian based, and he was like, he wanted to see if I really was.
Okay.
And because he even asked me my favorite Bible verse and everything. I was just like, it's in my bio. But yes.
Man, I found this new brand. It's called, well, it's spelled IV, His Glory, so for His glory.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure you've seen the shirt, but it says, need prayer, tap my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I want to get some of them shirts.
Man, you probably could. You could do it. You could do it.
Well, because I plan on launching my clothing brand this year.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
Mine was, so.
Hold on, before you say it, if it's not out, I would be careful because.
Oh, no. So mine, you know how girls like wear lifting belts, or you know how people wear lifting belts, right?
Yeah.
I thought it would be pretty dope to have it and have some that had like Bible verses on them, you know?
That'd be cool.
Because on my pink one that I have, I wrote it. I wrote Bible verses in Sharpie, all on the outside and on the inside of it, like all my favorite verses. And people were like, why did you do that? I'm like, because that just means something to me, you know? So, I mean, because sometimes not always do you worship or praise Him. I guess you can say, like, how do I explain? Not every time are you in here just zoned in and just listening to whatever music you want to listen to.
Yeah.
Sometimes this becomes a place that you worship and praise Him at.
Oh, yeah.
And you're releasing a lot of things here. And at my moments where I've cried at the gym, I've released here at the gym, everything. So, like, that's why I put that, because I was like, there's times y'all don't even know I'm sitting here listening to, you know, worship music through my whole workout because I've had a day, and it's preventing me from, like people like to say, crashing out in other places, because not every day is you know, you do find beauty in every day, but still not every day is always just like, you know, joyous.
You don't want these?
Oh yes, there it is. See? I was like, where is the weight at?
Yeah, like I was telling DJ, I was like, bro, you need to do online coaching, dog. Like you have so much of a genuine soul. Like
he does.
It's time for you to get yours. And I feel like, yeah, it's easy to market and like get overconsumed by business, but at the end of the day, you need to make a living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But the thing about it too is, like, if God puts that in your heart, it's for a reason.
Oh yeah.
There's a calling there for you to do something. And it might not always be like how you think it's going to be, you know? I thought I was going to be doing a class at the church, and turns out the more people I've touched when it comes to this has literally been in the gym. It's been on my social media. So people will ask me questions, and I've had people, I make a post about something and be like, man, I really needed this today. Like, thank you. And sometimes it's just a simple little thing, and it's saying good morning. And I put stuff on there, try to put as much positivity. Trust me, there's sometimes I don't want to. I want to tell everybody to go, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, Jess, there's beauty every day. It's okay. You can be going through your stuff, but... And then somebody might send me, like, I really needed this today. And I always ask, I'm always just like, what's up?
Yeah.
What's going on? You know?
That's great.
What's happening? And then before you know, I'm like, do you mind? Can I pray for you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there was also a time when I would start to idolize myself and capture myself in a lot of vanity at the gym. So I started wearing bigger clothes because God humbled me.
Yes.
But it is what it is. I feel like making those acknowledgments and realizations are real big for somebody's walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it's like that too for us. Like for me, it was like, I was getting hit up by a lot of people to take pictures, but I started realizing, okay, well, they're zeroing in on different things.
Yeah.
You know?
What you mean?
Like, you'll have photographers reach out to females, and the majority of the time when they're reaching out to you, they're reaching out to like, and they're taking pictures of you. They're zeroing in on your attributes, okay? And sometimes I'm like, you do realize that I'm just a lot more than that, you know? And so it would sit. There was something always stirring in my heart about it, and I was just like, okay, are you trying to show me like how to use this in a different way, sway it in a different manner? So yeah, we started making a different type of a movement. People were like, okay, you know. But my friends are always like, maybe this is where you're meant to make a difference and a change, you know?
Yeah.
Because in the bodybuilding community, there's so many people that sit there and say that they're men and women of God.
A lot of people be trying to make a living off of Christ. I see that in the Christian hip hop scene too.
Yeah.
And that's what I pray to God, like, keep me grounded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Slow me down.
Keep you grounded, keep you humble, you know?
Exactly.
Because what he gives, he can take away just like that. And it could be overnight.
You ain't lying.
Overnight.
All right, you two, that's the wrap up of this workout, man. It was a good push day. How'd you feel about the workout, Jess?
It was a good day. It was a good day. It was a good day.
We're going to get another one in.
We will. Next time we got legs.
Uh-oh.
We got legs next time.
I might be ducking that workout. But thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and say out.